Hey there, scrappy peeps. This is Lisa from the Cherry on Top. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to turn a scrapbooking page into a card. Two different kinds of cards. Follow along and see how we do it. In a couple steps, you'll be printing, folding, and getting your card ready to send. Alright, I've already pulled up the card I want to use. It's just a 12 by 12 scrapbooking page that I made. This I can put on people's walls or send in an email for their birthdays. And perhaps if I was savvy enough on my phone, I would be able to figure out how to send it on the phone. I want to show you how to turn this into a card. Just a few easy steps. Let's check it out. We're going to go to File, New, Blank File, all with the left click, eh? Let's call it something. B-Day card. You don't have to name it anything. I'm going to go to Custom. But as you could see, you could use US paper, international paper, whatever one applies for you. If your printer has that option. I always go with 8 by 11 when I make printables so that just about anybody could use it. Europeans can use it, Americans can use it, hopefully people all over the world can use it. I try to make the things as international friendly as possible. And then we're going to hit OK. And there's our blank piece of paper, if you will. This is just like your piece of paper, just the size of a piece of paper. I'm going to slide in with the left mouse click my card. And you see it automatically scales down to fit onto this page, which is pretty nifty. Now there's only two things you need to do when you want to make a card either left folding, like a traditional card that you open it up regularly, or if you want to open it from top to bottom. It's so simple. You just have to make sure that when you're resizing, that you use a size that's half the size of the paper so that you can just have to fold it and that's it. Of course, you can just print it whatever size you want, print it and copy paste it, not copy paste, cut and paste it onto some cardstock if you'd like some nice cardstock. But in my paper printing collection, I've got several different weights of paper, so I would just choose a heavier weight of paper and print it directly onto that, and then all I have to do is print it out, cut it just a little bit, fold it, and I'm ready to go. No glue and adhesives or anything messy like that. So if you want to open it like a traditional card, you need to keep it to the left. I always leave a little bit of space around the edges, as you can see here, for printing purposes. And it has to be half. See, if I left it just like this, it wouldn't fold exactly in half. Now, it is 8 inches in width, so 4 inches would be a really good fit, and it could be slightly over. But if you want it to fit exactly right, you'd need it right around 4 inches. Now, maybe you don't like that size card. Maybe that's just not a large enough card for you. Well, then you could use the other method. But let me finish here. So I'm going to put as close to the edge as possible, like this, and then I should be able to just print it out and then cut, like this around the edges. You could even leave a little bit of white if you have it, and then fold it in half, and that's it. What you can do to double check, which is what I often do, is I duplicate the layer, all with left clicks, and I go like this just to make sure, see, it just doesn't fit. See what I mean? And I'll put them both on there, get them both squeezed in there. See, it's just not fitting. So what I would do is I would use my Command key, click on both of these layers, and make it a little bit smaller still. I still would really like a little bit of white around the edges. And then I would go like this, and this is for 100% sure. It's definitely going to work. It's definitely going to fit. Okay? I'm going to get rid of that. This is rather small. Let's see just how big it is here. If I move this a little bit, see, I'll get an idea. It's just under 4 inches. That's not bad. Okay, and that's for a traditional fold. What you can do otherwise is make it bigger. Just choose a spot here, and when you choose it to open up and down, if you will, you'll be able to get a bigger card because you have 11 inches to play with instead of just 8. So we can get a much bigger card here. Let's see. Even 5 inches probably. We can go up to 5 inches. Let's try 5, somewhere around 5. There we go. And then let's do the test like I showed you before. We'll go right click, left click, duplicate the layer. Okay, and then we'll put it on top there. Look, there's even more space. So we can make it even bigger. Think about the size of envelope if you have to. If you even need an envelope, I don't know. You could always fit the stuff to fit in envelopes as well. And then this is how big I can go. Even a tad bit bigger if you're really particular. Okay, and you see, if you saved it like this, and you printed it out, and you cut it along the sides, or fold it first if you want, and you'll see that this will be the back of the card, and this will be the front, and it will open and close from top to bottom, rather than from side to side. And that's how you turn a digital page, or if you create a digital card, and this is what you would do if you wanted to print it out and send your card. Thanks so much for checking out the cherry. Happy scrapping!